Hello guys, SolitaireJoker here, and welcome to Ask Solitaire Episode 1, where I'll be answering questions asked in the teaser trailer for the episode. Let's get it on. Psycho Dragon asks, how did you get the idea to create Caillou videos? Well, after discovering a few of these videos in my recommendations, I found them extremely cringeworthy and awful, and I decided to make my own as a joke. And due to the popularity of my few videos, I decided to make more. Marjuk XV Gaming asks, are you going to be making videos rather than Caillou Gets Grounded or GoAnimate videos? Well, I got GoAnimate on my URL, and plus, most of my subscribers come for these videos, so I don't think I can make anything different. However, you can visit my alternate channels if you like for more other content. Awesome Gamer asks, is Isaac Anderson your son? Well, we're both close enough to be considered brothers, but no, Isaac Anderson is not my son apparently. Omar Zuniga asks, do you wish to make a video of Caillou Ungrounded? No, I don't, but maybe someday perhaps. Maybe. Isaac Anderson asks, can we do a special crossover? Sure, I would love to do a special crossover with you. Let me in on the details when you can. Luigi8746 asks, what is your favorite video you made? Well, I can't say for sure what my favorite video I made is, but I'll say it'll be Caillou makes a clone and gets grounded. I really don't know. MLG LucasCrafter 2005 asks, can you do more Caillou Gets Grounded videos, but only from his grandparents because Caillou loved his parents again? I don't recall Caillou loving his parents again at all, nor do I think he ever will, so no. But I will make more Caillou videos, that's for sure. Wag! Gappy asks, how far are you in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Not far, apparently. I was on chapter 2 in the manga, until I switched over to the anime. And I'm on episode 7 in the anime, and still going. Fardad is awesome VGCP asks, number 1, who is your favorite YouTuber? And number 2, will you sub me? Well, first, I can't really decide who my favorite YouTuber is, because I can't pick from one genre. So for now, I'll say my favorite YouTuber is either JonTron or H2O Delirious. Secondly, I'll only subscribe to you if you have good content. So, I'll check it out right now. Okay. Okay. Subbed. Ray Seja asks, what's your favorite old video game console? Ah, now that's a good question. I got plenty of favorites of old video game consoles, but my most favorite has gotta be the Super Nintendo, as well as the PS1, the N64, and the Sega Genesis. Although if you're talking about old, then I'm not so sure about that. So I'd say in the old category it's between the NES and the ColecoVision. And the MS-DOS. TacoTube Animations asks, will you make videos out of bad users? No, I won't. That's a pretty dumb thing to do in my opinion. No matter how much I dislike a user on YouTube, I won't make a video ranting or complaining about them. That'll just bring in more cringe to the channel. I'll just say who I dislike if I have to. IZ578EDCP asks, this may sound like a stupid question, but why is your GoAnimate videos have a darker looking quality? I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about the resolution, it's fine for me, and on other devices. It must be your monitor or your YouTube player. If you mean plot-wise, well, that's the kind of style I chose for my videos. White comedy with a little mix of darkness. Phase Spyro asks, Well, he doesn't really ask, he just tells me, "Dear SolitaireJoker, thank you so much to your video, so hilarious." No problem. I'm glad you appreciate my video. Access asks, why are Caillou's parents complete douchebags? I'm not so sure about that. Maybe there's a certain secret between them. Two Worlds Media asks, where the hell did you get the idea to make Caillou videos? I discovered them recently, and they blow my mind. They're so ridiculously entertaining to watch. Well, again, I found them as cringe, and I brought them in as jokes. The comedy in them just pops out of my head. Ben and Josh, Twin Gaming, asks, are you a cool kid? I don't know. Do you consider me as one? Michael Alameda asks, can you do my request once I add some comments about video ideas? Well, depending on what the request is, then sure, go ahead. When are you gonna post those comments? I'm waiting. When? Branda Bob asks, how many questions do you predict you'll receive for this video? 100, I guess. Party360YT asks, can you make gaming vids? Probably not. Not only because I can only do GoAnimate videos, but also because it'll be too generic to make gaming videos. Because pretty much every video game has been covered by any YouTube gamer. And playing that game as well will just be plain plagiarism. Iron Fire Gaming asks, do you jerk off to hentai? Depending on what the hentai is. WWE Rules S2001 ETCP asks, who is your least favorite WWE superstar? Well, I like all of them. But I guess my least favorite as of today would be The Big Show. I'm really sorry. I just have plenty of reasons. I do respect him and all, but that's all I gotta say. Kirby No asks, suck me like you suck Nick. Alright. Whenever you're ready. Stingy123 asks, what is your favorite video game and TV show? Well, the list of my favorite video games is endless, but my top favorite would be Mortal Kombat. Any of them. As well as Earthbound, Postal 2, etc. As for my favorite TV show, I guess I'll go with SpongeBob. Old SpongeBob. Working of the Hill. Lucas Man, Lucas Woman asks, will the videos be about Caillou? Well, what do you think? SD Soccer 24 has some questions. 1. Do you like Undertale? 2. Who is your least favorite user? 3. What's 420 plus 43 chars? Well, firstly, of course I like Undertale. I don't know a single person who doesn't like it actually. It's a really great game. Secondly, my least favorite user. If you're talking about GoAnimate users, then I guess I would say either LoganAir117 or Thirdly, the answer to your math question is 463. Dank chars. Tiger Claw asks, where are you from? And are you a fan of any sports teams? I'm from the little island known as Puerto Rico. As for sports teams, I don't watch sports that much, but I'll go with the LA Lakers from NBA. And the Mortal Kombat team from NBA Jam, if you get the reference. Whack! Gappy once again asks, that me? No, that me. Yeah. Happy Penguins, hey, I rock! Asks, who's your favorite gaming YouTuber? I guess I'll go with anyone from Normal Boots and or Hidden Block. FunnyGuy97 asks, have you ever farted in your life? Well, hasn't anyone farted in their life? If you haven't, then you're not normal. Everyone's got a fart now and then. Mad Game Ing asks, is Caillou Gets Grounded discontinued? No, of course it's not. Scallywag Gaming 021 asks, you might know me as Sans. Anyways, are you planning on making a Migs X Ironfire fanfic? That has already been done. You're a little too far behind, buddy. Deception Gaming 64 asks, are you going to do gameplay videos? As I already said, I won't. But on my other channels, I will. Jade Paxton asks, can you make Caillou as a Sonic fan and Gets Grounded? Probably not, since Caillou already admitted he is a Sonic fan, and has been accepted for who he is. But in exchange he gets grounded for a lot more reasons. Travis the Animator asks, how do you do the realistic motivations on images? Example, Kamehameha. Images like that were made from a green screen effect. You can look them up on YouTube and apply them with chroma key. Sylvia Sappho Boamma asks, or just says, Solitaire, thank you for making Caillou Gets Grounded videos. My favorite episode is Caillou clones himself and gets grounded. You're welcome. Mine too. Also, what's your favorite video game? Bombax45 asks, will you make Dora and Caillou get both grounded? Probably not. I'm not exactly comfortable working around with Dora. Don't ask why, I just do. Dalek Enclave 123 asks, do you have a favorite video game series? Sure, a ton of them. My most favorites are Mortal Kombat, Metal Gear, Mega Man X, except 7 and 8, The Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and Half-Life. Can't even pick my most favorite one. Crazy Hale YTPs asks, are you thinking of ever using Sony Vegas? If you will, crack it. Of course, I would love to use Sony Vegas, although it's too complex that I can never get around using it. And yes, I will definitely crack it. Shh. N1 Big Mart 3 asks, any leaks on upcoming Caillou Gets Grounded vids? I would give out a leak, but not even the leak is finished. Sorry. Julie Phillips asks, what kind of game do you think it's awesome? If by awesome you mean badass, then I'd say the most badass game I've ever played is Far Cry 4. Train Boy Productions asks, do you like trains? Yeah, I like trains. They're pretty much the only large cargo vehicle I'm not afraid to ride on. I like modern trains and classic trains. They got everything you need and you'll be sure to be ready for transport. Aw yeah. Please take care asks, Detective Conan Power Kick boots are strong, right? Yeah, sure they are. If a Power Kick boot is owned by Conan, who is a detective, then it's gotta be strong, right? Naya Whitfield asks, can you get WWE 2K16 on Xbox One? Of course I will. I would if I can. To be fair, 2K15 really sucks, and I would really love to give it up for 2K16. It's a big improvement over 2K15. I just hope it's as good as 2K14 though. Rest in peace, 2K14. Ari Lagunas asks, have you ever heard of Undertale? If you have, do you like it or hate it? Honestly, who hasn't heard of Undertale these days? And of course I love it. It's got a great gameplay, silly characters, great soundtrack, and plenty of secrets to find in the game files. Gamzee Makara asks, SolitaireJoker, I was wondering if you know how child abuse do like. The wrestler that Caillou did and then Boris came and beat his son? Is that child abuse? Probably not. I mean, wrestling is fake, so it really doesn't count as child abuse. Plus, any character you make in any wrestling game should be over 20 years old, so no, it's not child abuse at all. Minecraft for the win, Caillou for the lose asks, how do you put effects in GoAnimate videos? Well, because of all the support of my subscribers, I put a lot of effort onto my videos so they can get the enjoyment out of it. The newer my videos get, the more special effects I dedicate it to. All done in a simple program known as Camtasia Studio. Emerald asks, do you miss doing Caillou videos? They were so funny and awesome. I do, but at the same time I don't. I do because it makes all my subscribers happy and fulfilled with a new Caillou video to watch. But I don't because of all the hard work I gotta put onto it to put on the special effects and stuff like that. I'll keep it up the best way I can. Retroman asks, how do you feel about the changing GoAnimate? Well, I use GoAnimate for schools, so I don't exactly get to use or see the changes that much. Although I am very displeased with GoAnimate's changes actually. Despite me using it as a joke and all, I don't like these new changes. I mean, removing Comedy World from the main site was a bad idea because Comedy World was the most popular theme there, and people barely use business themes. HTML5 doesn't bother me. The watermark does though, and every other thing is just awful. I don't really care about GoAnimate, but these changes are just... Ugh. Fabio Flores asks, will you ever record gaming No, sorry. Sorry. Zach Sloan asks, can I have a shoutout? Sure, why not? Everyone, why don't you check out Zach Sloan's channel? He uploads great videos, such as Minecraft, Polygon, 2K15. EXP Condor asks, what's your favorite food? My favorite food is either empanadillas de pizza or relleno, as my country calls them. Creeper Killer 19 asks, what's your favorite Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? No. Metallic Fox asks, what's your favorite... Aw, you gotta be kidding me. No. Mr. Game & Watch asks, when did you start YouTube? I started YouTube back in 2008. I was known as the channel Lego Wall Purple. I made extremely crappy YouTube poops back then. Then I made a new channel in 2011 called Lego Machinima 787, in which I abandoned it for a new channel called Pooper McPooperton, since I was a Tobuscus fan, in 2013. And finally in 2015 I went by the name Sodadict, then Sodadict Diction, and finally Tremendous Puppy. SolitaireJoker being the alternate channel of Tremendous Puppy, which was previously known as Yes Man. GoAnimate Ethan asks, what is your favorite video you have made? Again, I consider Caillou Makes a Clone and Gets Grounded my favorite video. Officially. The Berry Boss says, put this in your video. Alright, I'll consider it. How often does Caillou get grounded in your serious? Serious? Seriously? And can we be friends? Well, I pretty much lost count on how many times Caillou got grounded in my series, so I'd say a ton. Just a ton, nothing else. And if you want to be friends, well sure, we can be friends. Add me on Skype, here's the link. We can talk there. The Ultimate Hero asks a crap ton of questions. Number 1, can you subscribe to me? Number 2, can you make GoAnimate videos on this channel? Number 3, you are awesome. Number 4, do you like Pikachu? Number 5, do you play Roblox or Minecraft? Number 6, why do you like Mortal Kombat? Firstly, sure, I'll subscribe to you. Secondly, I'm already making GoAnimate videos on this channel, silly. Thirdly, thanks. Thanks for calling me awesome. Fourthly, yes, I do like the Pikachu. Fifthly, I do not play Roblox because I honestly dislike Roblox by a ton. No offense. And I haven't played Minecraft in a pretty long time, so I consider that I do not play Minecraft. Sixthly, I just like Mortal Kombat because I'm a big fan of fighting games. Mortal Kombat offers you an extremely hard challenge, fun to play characters, tons of complex movesets, and brutal finishers. The ending of any Mortal Kombat game is the most rewarding ending that you'll get in any video game. You are a winner when you win Mortal Kombat, and that's why I love Mortal Kombat. Super Alex Pro asks, what's your favorite show? Well, my previous question was, what's my favorite TV show? So this time I say, my favorite show is Ruby on Netflix. Despite having horrible CGI, I love it. I love it. MTD Video asks a few questions. 1. Why do 2 of your channels have names that have to do with card games? 2. Do you like Splatoon? 3. Can I do a review on your channel? Well, firstly, the name SolitaireJoker came to mind when I was thinking of a new name for the channel. Since my videos are all jokes and since I'm quite the fan of tabletop games, I went with SolitaireJoker. The name Alternate Poker came up while I was thinking of a name for my alternate channel. My friends brought it up, the name idea, and I went with it. Secondly, yes, I do like the Splatoon. Despite not having a Wii U, I have played it on occasions in multiple places, including my friend's house, and I must say, it is a great Nintendo title. An extremely hard one, but a good one. Thirdly, yes, you may do a review on my channel. However, don't try to say anything offensive. Anything negative is accepted, just nothing offending. Nicholas the Egghead asks, Sir, how long does it take you to make and upload an average GoAnimate video? Averagely, it takes me 1 to 3 days. The directing takes half a day, the editing takes another half a day, and the breaks are constant, random, and long. And as for uploading, it takes me around 20 minutes. The GoAnimator 2002 asks a few questions. 1. Will you check my channel out? I make GA videos out of Caillou 2. 2. How did you manage to make the video where Caillou becomes a famous YouTuber? How did you add the gameplay in? 3. How old are you? 4. If you have a Wii U, add me as a friend. My name is Jordan the Toss. Firstly, if your GoAnimate content is good and or cringy, then I would love to check out your channel. Secondly, I managed to make the video in Camtasia Studio 8, using Camtasia Recorder and various effects such as green screening and visual properties. The gameplay was recorded with Xbox One DVR for GTA 5, Loilo game recorder for Minecraft, and I got a random video for COD, as I don't own COD. The gameplay was later added in with the video scale feature. Thirdly, I'm safe to say that I am currently 15 years old, as for those who believe I gotta be 18 or older to be on YouTube, it clearly says on the guidelines 13 or 14 years older. At least that's what it said in 2008 YouTube. And fourthly, again, I don't own a Wii U, and I would like to own one when I can. Turbo Hipster 12 asks, will you continue making Caillou Gets Grounded videos? Again, of course I can, and will. Alouette 38 Gaming asks, do you like video games so much? Because I do. Of course I like video games. I love video games as much as the next guy does. Although I hope you mean real gaming though, if you know what I mean. The Emerald Man 7 asks, do you want to have a bad time? Well, I already had a bad time. Took me 2 weeks to go through, and I managed to do it. I have already mastered bad timing, so I'm going to do it again and pass it. IG Alex HD asks, wanna be friends? Sure, just add me on Skype. Here's the clicker. No trolls allowed though. Sec asks, where do you live? Again, I live in the small country of Puerto Rico. Dashiel TV asks, explain GoAnimate in 2 words. Cringe fest. I have no idea how to say your name. Vanilla Cat, I guess. Do you like Undertale? I already said Undertale fanbase. Yes, I do like Undertale, and before you ask, no, I prefer the genocide ending over the pacifist ending because it's more challenging and funner. Although I do like the pacifist ending though. Retroman once again asks, are you willing to do partnerships with other channels? Sure, I would love to. I'd partner with anybody really. Doesn't matter which. I just like to have some partnership once in a while. Angel Frosto asks, did you enjoy the Caillou show as a kid, or did you hate it just like everyone else? Yeah, sure, I enjoyed it as a kid, but even back then I knew Caillou was a spoiled brat, but I enjoyed the emphasis of it overall, if I said that last line right. Chameleon Master asks, what was your first game you played? If I could remember correctly, my first video game I've ever played was the original Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt combo on the NES. I later played Halo 2, which is the game that got me into video gaming in the first place. Nuke Bro asks, can I do 10 minutes in the car with you? As long as you got the AC on, then sure. The Green Bone Keeper asks, are you sure about this question? Yes, I'm pretty sure. L. Ray Jakes asks, what is your favorite system to play on? Boy, that's a difficult question. I already discussed my favorite console, but as for my favorite system to play on, then I guess I'll say either the PS1, the PSP, or the PC. General Tiberius, I have some questions. When do we get to see the next Caillou gets grounded? I'd say soon. But where are those other questions you're talking about? Lego Boy NJ asks, Caillou plays the Ouija board, grounded. I'd say that's a video that I guess could work, but you're not really asking for it, so no. Sorry. Boris himself asks, why do you keep making grounded videos out of my son? Well, isn't this what you wanted? Doesn't this satisfy you? Mr. Star 64-2 asks, how the fuck takes you a month to create a video? It doesn't. It takes 1 to 3 days. That whole month thing was just a small hiatus. Ink Boy Inking asks, how do you feel making Caillou gets grounded? Again, stressful but satisfying. Jeff the Killer, apparently, asks, do you like GoAnimate? Not exactly. I mean, it's a great program for business marketers and people too lazy to animate. It's got everything you expected, don't get me wrong, but the community itself, it's just awful. All I would want in GoAnimate is more actions for the characters, and more support on the comedy world theme. Maybe that could help people to make their videos a lot better. Calm Breeze 28191 asks, hey Solitaire, what gave you the idea to make Caillou vids? Again, ironic cringe. The Epic Star MC asks, do you prefer Batman or Superman? That's a hard question. I like them both equally. I prefer Superman for his nearly infinite strength and powers, and Batman for his modern theme of being dark and crime-stopping in the most badass way possible. I'd go with Superman, honestly, although the villains in the Batman series are much more interesting. Anti-Flash Sentry asks, why did you say you can't do requests until further notice? Because I like to keep an organized schedule in my videos, and as I said, many people's ideas don't work out for me, and I can't make them work, so I go with my own ideas.